What's going on? What's going on? How you doing, Toxic? No Fortnite. No Fortnite. That's just Twitch giving me trouble. I thought we started at 7, man. I was wondering why the countdown show was all done. But we here just in time. Nothing's happened yet. Just trying to get things updated. Never really know what to put it under in YouTube. Alright, just doing tags. I can't see chat for a minute, so just bear with me. Friggin' fixing all the tags. Not gonna do much here. Yeah, there, what did that save? Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. Yeah, 'cause I was doing something. I think I probably helping Paige set up the Wii so she can play Mario. And like I came over and looked, and the countdown show was over. I was like, "What the hell's going on?" I was like, "Why'd they end it early? Are we legit gonna have just 30 minutes of commercials? Like that'd be crazy." And then Fatu came out. I was like, "What the hell?" So yeah, here we are. Starting early, I guess. Drew McIntyre, Fatu starting it off. And they're not even on the graphic. That's okay. There's a lot of people missing there, so we'll see. This is a good way to start it. I'll definitely say that. This is a good way to start. Not sure what the order is. I didn't really look. I saw it come up a couple of times, but breaks will be kind of spotty tonight too. Gonna try and take them in between matches. So I mean, ads on the Twitch side of things are gonna be ran a little differently too. So may have to sit through some, may not. We will see. Like during matches, some might come up during matches, and there won't be a whole lot I can do. See, but sorry. Yeah, it was like 28 when I went out. Yeah, yeah, kind of crazy. There you go. See Fat 2 come out in a cop car last night. It was kind of cool with the fake ass cops. They really couldn't make it like more obvious, but I guess you kind of have to. Wearing that chain during this match? Brave. Couple tables, couple chairs. Couple more chairs. Fatu's not messing around. Although he rarely does, I guess. It is Fatu. Friggin' Drew McIntyre will get his turn here. I'm sure. Toolbox. That toolbox keeps coming up. That was good. I like that. Yeah, that's right. Because it was 17 stitches, that's right. From a toolbox. Oh, man. Yeah, this is gonna it's gonna be a rough one. Hmm, interesting. Oh, okay, never mind. The angle made it look like he was gonna do something, like, different, but it looked like it was just gonna be a straight up power bomb. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Like his brother or something. Family member of some sort, I imagine. Yeah, brother. Yeah, see, now this is where Jacob had to should come back. Because Drew's taking a minute to record a selfie. I say, why is the rep in a black shirt? But because it's that's funny. I mean, how long you been feuding with Fatu and you're like surprised that that had no effect? But I guess not everybody watches all the time. There's that pop up. No, we still got a ways to go in this one, I think. It is pretty impressive. Nice little headbutt there. Interesting to see who gets the blunt of this. Usually it's the way the other way around. Yeah. Oh, almost. Oh shit. This is where Drew gets the upper hand. Oh, Drew's gonna fly. Drew's gonna fly. I mean, it's impressive. It's a Terminator. I don't know if I'd go that far, but been a fair bit of back and forth here. And then he's gonna miss. I think I've just been watching too long, chat. There it is. Yeah, that's what I thought. Somersault or moonsault. I don't know why I was gonna say somersault. Ridiculous. I'm tired, chat. I'm tired. I'll tell you that. What? Sleep on my feet. What can I say? Yeah, not that bad. But bad enough that I'm calling a moonsault a somersault. Maybe. Oh, that's not good. I feel like McIntyre's gonna win, and I'm not gonna like it. Even though it wouldn't be a bad idea to give Fatu that push. Continue to give him that push. Have him win tonight, and then he can take another step up against somebody else. Yeah, I hope. That's my hope for this match. Fatu will reverse. Or maybe not. I feel like he will. Nope. And he kind of missed. That wasn't done very well. Was not done very well. You know what I missed last night too? Friggin' Joe Gacy, man. I get it's tough what they do, but Jesus Christ. He went for like his pop-up power bomb or whatever the hell it was. And it just didn't really work. And then like he sat down and then tried to pin him. It was really weird. Wow, really? The ref's gonna give him his belt? That's crazy. Here comes the toolbox. No? Maybe not. That works too. Oh, fuck. Oh, oof, Jesus. I hurt, I hurt my head a little bit. Sorry, chat. Sorry? To not sneeze? Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. Fatu getting his licks. Somebody keeps screaming. Like, woohoo! Like someone in the crowd. You can hear like yeah. Kinda great. Not gonna lie.
Comedy show when someone has like an outrageous laugh.
Yeah, right.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh, I hope that's not it, chat. Thank God. A little bit, yeah. We are about 20 minutes in, and 20 minutes is like a pretty lengthy match. Yeah, so maybe they can win about 15 minutes or so. 10 minutes. Yeah. Seems like they are moving things along a little quickly. But it is like a no holds barred match. So unsanctioned match. Unsanctioned match. My bad. Oh, sorry guys, my multi-chat's not working. What's going on? Let me see if I can fix that. 1 second. Weird, because it should be the right chat, so I don't know why. Not. There, hopefully it's working now. Welcome on in. We're like halfway through Fatu and McIntyre here. Batu on top right now. Comes another table. Did anybody ever go through the other one outside? I don't think so. Like that one's still standing out there. Hopefully they put that to use. Oh yeah. Yeah, Gracie, Progo, Joanne St. Louis. Going on. I was gonna say I don't know how well this is gonna go for Patu, but you would think with chair shots and all, he might actually hit it. Kind of hoping he does. What's he doing?
That Cameron thing is just online right now, right? Like they haven't brought him on WWE.
No, no.
Podcast now.
Yeah, he's supposed to show up tonight. I imagine he'll come in and end up costing the Usos the match or something. I would think. Well, that's unfortunate. Drew caught him. No moonsault through the table. Oh, but kind of. Just not the way I wanted it to. What's going on? Here? What's happening? Welcome in. Batu might be down for the count, chat.
It's kind of embarrassing making that whole scene and then losing.
Yeah. A little bit. Oh no, Batu's coming back. They actually, oh, there it is. Here comes the moonsault. I wanted it. There it is. Get him, Batu. Get him. There we go. Nice. Yeah, Batu won. Batu won. Now hopefully Drew will move on to something else, and so will he.
Yeah, that one was kind of.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they did pretty well on the build up and everything like that.
They want to bring Fatu into this Cameron.
They might. They might. There's
Rage to go somewhere, and I think it'd be good to go to Cameron.
yeah, it would be kind of cool to see the Usos with Jacob Batu as well. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where he goes after this. Well, what he does after this.
Like, dude, kind of low key bullied Jay.
Yeah, kind of did.
And
Yeah.
like, he's like the baby of the family, you know?
Yeah, he is too. Yeah.
I would assume one of the Usos eventually is gonna like be like, yo, don't talk to him like that.
Yeah, you would think. Yeah, yeah. Again, it's hard. It really was something like that. It was either yeah, it was either really well done or like Cameron was really just being a dick. So I don't know. It really is hard to say. I don't know if like we'll ever know outside of like something significant happening that would be a tell.
It would be like a fallout.
And something like that, you know. Yeah, and something big would have to happen in order for us to really know like this is real. But at the same time, like Cameron and Mace aren't really like relevant right now. And they haven't been, you know what I mean? So if it was a work, it would be a weird choice.
Does Toxic know who Cameron is, or
Do you know who Cameron is, Toxic?
I'm wondering if it's just my age that like I just happen to know from the few songs he has.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the majority of younger people now don't even know who the fuck.
They might not. A lot of wrestling fans might not. I think a lot of wrestling fans right now. I mean, there's obviously a fair amount of like my generation, my age and shit, but I think there's a lot of kids too, like a lot of younger generation. And I definitely don't think they would know who he is because he's just not.
Relevant.
Yeah, he hasn't been
So
done
irrelevant.
anything
He
for
was
a
like
while. Yeah, exactly. What's going on, Corey? How we doing, man?
It's Corey.
What time's the game start? You still going to the game with your cousin?
Round two or something.
Hmm.
Say round two or
No, it was a baseball game, Cleveland Guardians game. Oh, you're at the game. Just want to make sure to get my streak and look at the banner you made. Nice, nice, cool, man. Appreciate you popping in.
no, he posted a picture from the game.
Oh, did he? Oh, cool.
You look at your phone more.
Well, I do, but like at the same time, like my phone's kind of wacky with
Yeah.
their notifications and stuff. Timing's all over the place on them. Yeah, I mean, that's cool though, man. Appreciate you coming by. There's another top of the third already. It's going quick, eh? Well, it could be a good thing. Catch a bit more WrestleMania if the game goes a little bit quicker. Batu and McIntyre was pretty good. Pretty good. Again, could have been better. I mean, I don't know. Feel like people should be kind of going like wrestling like it's their last match. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. Like it's WrestleMania. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's not just a Saturday.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what gets me about these pay-per-views now. It's like, pay-per-views, like I feel like taking the title, like the name pay-per-view away from that event kind of like lowered the standard.
Yeah, yeah. But you would think with like premium live event too, like
Yeah. I don't know.
Corey says hi.
Uh,
But yeah, again, like it was a good match. Like don't get me wrong, but like again, it was nothing out of the ordinary. And again, I understand that like there's only so much like new stuff you can do, but like just because it's out of the ordinary. Sorry.
have some pyro. Like put on like a good fucking show.
Yeah, yeah. But even with like just the matches themselves, like just because it's not like new and innovative or whatever, even if it is just something as basic, like with a chair, or doing something crazy with a chair, or like whatever. Like just because it's not new and innovative doesn't mean it's not out of the ordinary, right? It can be out of the ordinary and not like new and innovative kind of thing, right? So
Well, were you saying Fatu used the table? Sure.
yeah, there's a couple tables used, there's some chairs used, there's an empty toolbox used. There's a couple of things that were kind of out of the ordinary, for sure. Between the toolbox and Drew kind of went at him with a wrench or something like that. So there were some things that were definitely out of the ordinary. You wouldn't see on just like a no disqualification match or whatever on Raw.
What a fucking mess over there.
Yeah, I know. And again, but nothing that really made you go like, maybe I went like, oh shit, once or twice. I think.
Like at a toolbox
So,
though?
like an empty
Like
toolbox,
is
yeah,
your
kind
standard oh shit lower now? Like,
of.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think the standard is ever evolving right now. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm just hoping. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe my expectations are a little skewed from the last couple years. I haven't missed like really anything yet. Again, it was a good match, but like it's an unsanctioned match, and you know, gotta know what to expect out of those. And again, that's kind of what we saw. Not to take away from the match, because again, it was a good match. But like I said, it's WrestleMania, and the way things are going lately, like you'd think people would want to go above and beyond to try and like ooh and ah people. You know what I mean? I work at 10 tomorrow, so I'm going to bed around 1. Gonna wake up at 8:30. Sounds like a good plan, man. Definitely be able to watch the end of WrestleMania. Although you can probably just restart it or whatever, right? So that's probably the better idea. It's probably the better idea. Yeah, nothing big so far. Nothing big so far. I feel like there is some potential for some returns. Well, some returns. Couple over the weekend. No, it was Drew and Fatu, the unsanctioned match. And it was a good match, but Nothing really like above and beyond, you know? So it was good. I'm glad Fatu won. I think that was the best choice. Again, now he can move on to like the next level of opponent, right? Like I like Drew McIntyre. He does his work really well. He does. Um, but I think this was a good showing for Fatu in order to take the next step up to the next level of opponent kind of thing. Start fighting for titles and shit. Put the US title on McIntyre. Yeah, I think I don't know, man. Again, they're not really hitting the nail on the head with a lot of things for me right now, and Sami Zayn and Rick Williams is one of them too. A little too much back and forth, and you know what I mean? Melo's getting pissed over things that like he would do himself in regards to like winning a match and like you know what I mean? Sami Zayn took an advantage of a situation and Melo's pissed and wants like an immediate rematch because of that. Like that shit happens all the time. It happens all the time. Sami Zayn was the spot, was in a jam. He didn't really wanted to get to WrestleMania, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I imagine Trick is gonna win there. Um Unless maybe Mello comes in and costs him, but even still, I don't know if I see that. Maybe maybe Mello comes in, costs Sammy the title, and then we get some more Mello and Trick. Back later, my coach is about to come down a little bit to grab me and say hi. All right, sounds good, man. Sounds good. Enjoy the game. Thanks for popping in. Be here all night, at least till the end of the PLE, anyway. All misspeaking, craziness. Looks like it's Liv and Steph next. Again, I imagine Steph will win that, or maybe not, because they're previewing all the matches. I think right now, by the look of it, this should be a really good one. I think the story came out of nowhere, kind of thing. Like, I mean, I guess as most do, but like, Gunther was gone for a bit after AJ Styles, and then all of a sudden now he wants a favor from Paul Heyman. It's storyline, yeah. It's not great. Like, since when does Gunther have anything to do with Paul Heyman or want anything to do with Paul Heyman? It's weird. And this is dumb. I'm sorry, Pat needs to go away. Pat needs to go away. I was kind of a fan of his, but now I'm not really, to be honest. Well, that was the fatal four way. This is another one that should be pretty good. Um, Again, not like a ton of like story there, really. I feel like this is another one that kind of thrown together a little bit. And the build up to WrestleMania for them was just kind of like basic. I just feel like there's not a lot of thinking outside of the box when it comes to some of these story decisions. I was thinking maybe do they have a new like combined music entrance, but no, it's like one after the other still, I think. That's cool though. I like that. I wonder what that's like an ode to. Because you know she always does that. Or it could just be nothing, to be honest. It could just be her own little flair to it or whatever, you know? Her own idea. EY, what's going on? Sorry, I don't know why my multi-chat's not working. What? Oh, right. That's Charlotte. I was like, that's weird. I haven't heard that music before. But that's Charlotte. That's loud. Jesus. Very interesting. Although, I mean, they always go elaborate, extravagant, whatever, when it comes to, hey, Corey, thanks for the streak, man. 5 stream streak. Trying not to get too tongue-tied on that. Yeah, most chat's giving me fits for some reason. So let's go live chat. That would probably help. Trying to figure out where to put you. There we go. That works. Well, yeah, that's the thing too, though. Like they always take so long to get started. Got 3 more teams to come out here, and it's like a 5-minute walk down the ramp. So backdrop is pretty cool. I like it. Here come Lyra and Bailey. Kind of a random duo. Well, at least they got matching gear now. That kind of helps. 'Cause before this, they were like just kind of, their own personality. Well, I mean, obviously their own personalities, but like their look was just their own. You know what I mean? And now they're actually cohesive. It's a better look. It's a better look for sure. But like, what happened to Bailey's like mental issue? She's just all better now. There's like randomly dropping certain things. It's like why? I kind of liked that angle. I was kind of a fan of that angle, and now it's just like gone. I don't know. Unless I missed something. Oh, okay. Feel like a lot of this is new. I like the twist on the Jason mask, so the hockey mask, whatever you want to call him, because I guess it wasn't just Jason. Yeah, Casey Jones too from Ninja Turtles. He wore the goalie mask. A little different though. Casey Jones wore the one with all the holes in it. Although I guess Jason does too. Yeah. And theirs are just like flat. No holes. You just fell asleep watching? Jeez, Toxic. Not a real fan. Not a real fan.
Go jump out in the snow for a second.
Yeah, go jump out in the snow for a sec. I'm gonna wake you up real quick.
Little polar bear dive.
Mm-hmm. Wait a second. Why shouldn't the champions come out last? Why are they coming out third? Was that like usually a thing in like Fatal 4-Ways where the champions come out third? See, like now I gotta know. Yeah, right? Oh, that's why. So who she got? No idea who this is. Ah, okay. Okay. You might like it.
Who is it?
She got the same name as you.
Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to be back. Dom wasn't
That,
lying.
okay, that I can, okay. What did I tell you? I told you there's a chance for a couple returns tonight, chat. And that's big. That's a big one. People were waiting for it. $100, they saw all the. Yeah, but you know what? Like, I'm glad I didn't know because that was a surprise. That's stupid. I stay away from that shit as much as I can, man. I have enough trouble watching it right now as it is. Last thing I want to do is spoil something like that for myself. The last thing I want to do. Yeah, so that makes sense why they came out third then. I don't think that's a normal thing. It's too bad they couldn't do it a little differently, but like given the situation, like yeah, no, I had no idea. I had no idea. $100. They saw the chatter online about it at like what the Royal Rumble when she was speculated, and they decided to wait. That's cool. Paige is back.
I was so mad at Dom for posting that shit.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't see it. Well, like you told me about it, but like, sorry,
Last time.
last time. Oh yeah,
You
okay.
seen coming back last time. Whatever. What the fuck was it last time? Royal Rumble?
Yeah, yeah, Royal Rumble.
That's when I thought she was coming back, and then she didn't.
Well, that's probably why they waited because Dom fucking ruined it. I mean, it got spoiled a few days ago anyway.
I didn't see that on Twitter at all.
No, neither did I.
Been on Twitter.
That's cool. That's interesting. That's a big one. That's a big one. Can't quite sorry.
Posting on Twitter right now.
A lot of yeah, it's gonna be all over Twitter now.
He's posting on his own with his phone.
Oh, Dom is?
True.
Oh, Drew, yeah. He had his brother give him his phone in the middle of the match, recorded a selfie, and then gave it back.
He posted this.
Yeah, not shocking. It's like that's his thing now. Yeah, it is pretty good. It's a good little bit. Yeah, right. Good. It's a good little bit. Like they didn't already explode Barrett.
Wow, Dom really did just like tweet that out.
Yeah, yeah. So again, that's probably why they waited.
What a fucking little shit. He just wants to see the world burn now.
Yeah, Dom's a different breed. Dom's a different breed.
He's gonna post that 13 hours ago too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's hard these days to keep anything a goddamn secret. With things like this anyway, like movies, wrestling, you know what I mean? Stuff like that.
And the call's coming from inside the fucking house. Jesus Christ, Dom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that should be in his contract. He's not allowed to do shit like
Yeah, I know. There's probably I'm sure there's some sort of NDAs in the contracts. If not, there will be soon. Yeah, it should be for there should be NDAs for everyone in regards to like storylines and returns and all that kind of stuff. if they really, really want to get a rap on it, like they really be able to surprise people when they want to.
All the twins, Paige.
Yeah, well, one of the twins is out for a bit now. Well, that's why Paige is here, because that's why I'm pretty sure that's why the champions came out third. Because I feel like even in a fatal four way for the titles, champions should come out last when it comes to entrances.
Let them get hurt.
Yeah, one of them got hurt, ankle, knee, something like that.
Been back for a week, bro.
Yeah, and she's out here on a crutch right now.
Dumb.
Yeah, so then that's why Paige was able to return today because she got hurt. She was just a little stubborn about it, and I guess held out a little bit too long, so that then the plan was, I guess, for her to come out and announce it herself. I guess not in order to in order to not like lose her WrestleMania moment kind of thing. Wanted to be able to go there and do that. I still think it would have been better if like the Bella's music hit, only one of them came out. You give it like a minute to stew or whatever, because people are gonna be like, "What the hell? Where's the other one?" And then you hit Paige's music, and I think the place would have went fucking nuts. But that's just me. To each their own. Crowd still loved it, so who am I to say how they should have done this and that? But she's gonna get like 3 minutes of in-ring time. Jesus Christ. They're literally chanting, "We want Paige." Like, just give her like a decent amount of time. You know what I mean?
That is like my ringtone.
Say?
I knew that as like my ringtone.
Yeah. Paige finally gonna get in.
Deconstructed Kinder weird.
Somebody in the back should be telling the ref to get Paige in the goddamn ring. They really should be. Find a way. What is happening? Oh my god. Like a perfect opportunity. But anyway. I kind of lost track on who was tagging who anyway. Oh, there we go. Finally. 10 minutes in. Yeah, she's hasn't quite missed a step. Although I mean she did spend a lot of time in, well, maybe not a lot of time, but she had a stint in AEW. She looked like her wrestling was good. Dummy dropped the camera. What the hell? Yeah, I know, right? Like 10 minutes into the match, and they finally get Paige in. Crowd chanting, "We want Paige," like the whole time almost. Yeah, that was could have been better, but I see why it was what it was. Oh, she'll get out of it. Yeah, there it is. Give her spotlight. That won't be it though. To be fair, they're not going to give the tag titles to Bella and Paige. I don't think. I think Jackson Legend will retain. But you never know. We'll see. We shall see. Sorry.
How does that even work?
If
Let's say Nikki's the one that hurt. When she comes back, like
what happens, right?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That too,
Like,
right? Yeah, because it'd be tricky to work that out, and you're having a hard time getting like big storylines going and good storylines going anyway. They'll make your life more difficult. Is that Paige working with her? Yeah. You know, that's gonna be confusing for you.
It's fucking confusing. It's already throwing me off like a lot.
I don't know what else to call her.
Fine. Weird too, because you never call me Paige.
Yeah, there's that too, right? Yeah. Weird in a couple ways. I guess they did come up together too in NXT. I think they were just saying that. So that's interesting too. There's some history there. Yeah, here comes the figure four. Figure eight? Figure four? Wait, what? Figure four leg lock, right? Not the figure eight? What's up with Cole tonight?
Figure eight would make sense.
Figure eight leg lock?
A figure eight's thick, right?
Yeah, no, I know it's thick. Yeah.
That would make more sense than a figure four.
Yeah.
Four. Oh no, you can make a four. I don't know.
Oh shit.
The one that said the thing about the goldfish.
What?
Is he the one that said the thing about the goldfish?
No, that was oof.
In baseball?
Yeah, my baseball game.
That was a game.
Yeah. You know how I was just saying they shouldn't make their life more difficult? They just made their life more difficult.
Give it to him?
Brie Bella and Paige just won the tag titles.
Weird.
What the f are they doing? I'm so confused.
Fucking whiplash.
What the fuck is happening? So what? She's gonna come back and Paige is gonna be like, here you go. Fun while it lasted. The fuck, no. We're literally, this is the second match of the night. Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up soon. That's so dumb. I mean, I guess, but like, still. It does, like,
I don't know if they think Bree's gonna be out for like a long time.
yeah, that's what Doctor was just saying. Nikki might be out for a bit, though. Yeah, it's, yeah, me too. But I still feel like you don't need to give everybody who returns a fucking title.
That's also
Like, you don't. You're telling me Bailey and Lyra didn't deserve that more? You're telling me Bliss and Charlotte didn't deserve that more? As much as I fucking hate Charlotte.
Bliss is doing good for sure.
Yeah, they're a good pair. I'll give them that, right? Like, I hate her, but I can give her credit where credit is due. And credit is due with what she's done with the work she's done with Bliss. But, like, that's what blows my mind, man. Like, you don't need to do that. I understand Paige is a big name and she's popular and shit. Like CM Punk. Like, see, you're gonna give Paige a title night one at WrestleMania on her return, but how long did it take for Punk to get a fucking title? And I understand it's just the tag titles, but like, no, it took Punk a while to get a title. Like, why is Paige walking in here and getting that? I mean, again, Paige is great. She's good. Her wrestling looked good. She didn't looks like she hasn't lost a step. You know, crowds behind her. Cool, but like, what the hell are we doing?
Have the teams come out in matching outfits and then give it. So weird.
Oh, I gotta ask Jackson about tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's
Okay,
been
so
pretty tired. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I mean, it's cool. Like, whatever. I get it. Like, Paige, yay, awesome. But like, but like, I just don't understand it. I just didn't. I just don't think that was
that was
the right choice, in my opinion. And again, like, I'm one guy. Like, who gives? Right? Like, nobody cares. But like, I don't know. I just don't think that was the right right decision in my opinion, because I think they're definitely like, if anything, like I was expecting Legend and Nia Jax to retain, right? Like, and how many times has Bailey been screwed the last year out of getting titles? You know what I mean? Like,
Okay to have a title not switching.
yeah, that too, right? Like,
Fuck.
there was just better teams.
I think Paige
That's
and
all.
Bailey.
Yeah, I mean, they could be good. Could be a good team. You know what I mean? Could work out well. But I just think,
I don't even think Paige and Abella would vibe.
no, you don't think so?
Think
I
they're
mean, they're
too
definitely,
different.
yeah, they're like opposite ends. Like Paige
Yeah.
is very punk and grunge,
Yeah.
grunge, and Bella's very like makeup and get my hair done and
Like an athletic girl.
athletic, yeah, an athletic girly girl kind of thing. So like they're very like different personalities. But at the same time, you could argue too that like Sora Bliss and Charlotte,
No, that was different.
right? So
That was
like,
different. But those
who
two are
knows?
different in a different way, right? Like Charlotte gives off this more mothering feel.
Yeah,
Lex.
yeah, that's fair. Where Nikki just gives off like,
Gonna be competition between them.
yeah, she's very like, yeah, of that mentality. I feel like her character anyway. I
Yeah.
don't know how much of it is like actually her or whatever, but
Your twins are best, but like everyone
well, that's yeah. I don't know. It's an interesting choice. 100% an interesting choice. All right, I'm gonna run that ad right now. Get it out of the way before anything too much gets going here. So I'm gonna run that now. I'll be back 5 minutes, give or take, and we'll watch some more. So I'll be right back.
only takes like
Sorry? No, I haven't yet. No.
Just it checking.
Yeah. AJ and Becky. Yay.
At least they put two shitty people together. You know, that's experience it once.
Yeah, I know AJ is like, everybody loves AJ.
I don't like her husband, so.
She's alright, I don't know. Maybe I'm just old and getting picky with my wrestling. Watch too much of it, chat. Maybe that's part of the problem. I imagine AJ's gonna win this. If they give it back to Becky, that's gonna be... it's gonna be annoying. Because it's already like... AJ's already won it from her once, so for her to win it back, I think that'd be a little...
Becky wearing anything special?
I'm not sure. AJ's wearing her usual stuff, but she got a bunch of like little girls skipping around the ring with her and coming out the entrance. What's that? Well, she's a bunch of kids. I don't know who they are. I mean, they could be Make-A-Wish kids, or they could be any from anything. Kind of giving them a moment. They've all got replica titles too. Doing something cool for the kids. I mean, this could be a good match. I feel like what this could use... Maybe the loser has someone come after them or something. I had something in the back of my mind. I was thinking of something. I don't know if that was it. Some sort of interference. Some sort of interference for whoever wins, and then have someone to feud with, moving along. But it would be cool if it was like some meaning behind it, you know what I mean? Just not just like, oh, I want the title now, so I'm gonna do this or whatever, like some sort of old grudge or like something, you know? So we'll see. Again, at the end of the day, I think AJ is gonna take this one. Oh, Christ, that's gotta hurt. There's some things that are just gonna hurt. And that was one of them. I don't know what other matches I'm actually like interested in tonight. Because obviously we have Cody and Randy. But I guess we have that tag team match tonight too, eh? With the Usos and all that. So I mean that could be interesting if Cameron shows up or something. Still not sure if I'm gonna be a fan of that, but yeah, still not 100% on whether that was a work or not. Because of how deep like Cameron went with it, I don't know. I'm not all that familiar with Cameron. He had like a few popular songs in like the late 90s, early 2000s or something, and like that was it. Hasn't really been all that relevant since. So I'm not really familiar if that's like a common thing for him to kinda act the way he did. And that's funny.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, yeah. Kinda funny. I don't mind hearing the banter between Becky and the ref, calling her freaking crazy. Yeah, she is. Although AJ's kinda loopy herself sometimes. What was that? Was it like a I don't know what that was. I think it was a missed clothesline was uh, I think is what that was. Nice drop kick. Interested to see if I'm right or wrong on this one. Kinda like more of what it is with some of these other than, like, actually being invested in the story. Back and forth with the 2 counts. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it's a lot of back and forth. Neither one has really been kinda missed. Although I know those ropes are still, like, they're pretty solid. They're not like, someone who's never ran the ropes before, like, that's gonna hurt. They can be pretty hard on the back until you get used to it. Like, "Why it's a bad angle?" It's a bad angle to show, I'm sorry, it is. Just kinda showed us how much she missed the turnbuckle by. Yeah, she's gonna get, like, stepped back here in a second. Yeah. Like, she's bigger than Becky too, so, like, that's funny. I don't mind Becky and the ref getting into a pushing contest. Yeah, and it almost cost her the match too. Okay, that was well put together, I'll give them that. They got some bright spots here and there in, these matches. And so, that's something we don't really see. Because at the end of the day, it's always at the referee's discretion, right? So Becky pushes her and she just wants to push her back and be fucking done with it and move on with the match, then that's their discretion. So at least it makes sense. but at the same time, that just kinda opens the door for AJ winning, and then us seeing Becky go on and on about how it was rigged and she was set up and da 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 da. So I don't know.
That could be a good storyline though, Becky having beef with like a ref. She just can't win matches because
Yeah,
ref hates.
yeah. There's history there too with Becky, as if she just did that. She just pulled the same rep right in front of her to take a hit.
Yeah, that beef is good. That's good. Good story.
I gotta watch. We got how much longer of this shit? Jesus Christ, man. Who's making these decisions? How is Becky winning again? Dumb. Get out of here, man. Uh, oh, yeah. Not a fan of that either. Yeah, she won.
Ow.
With the referee distraction and something like that. Just so dumb. Oh, yeah. And she had the turnbuckle exposed. Yeah. Clever, but I still disagree. Like, I don't. Yeah, I don't like either. And I'm still sitting here saying, like, AJ should have won. Oh, brother. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but some of these decisions I just don't understand, I guess you could say. Don't get it, chat. Just don't get it. Better, just feel like there's been better choices to win these last few matches. Mortal Kombat should be pretty good, though. I think I'll enjoy that one. The good movie's on the way, I think. Daredevil's been pretty good, too. And as far as I know, that's going to lead into Doomsday, I think, which is coming out. Is it this month or next month? That's one I'm really going to have to watch out for, spoilers wise. I kind of want to watch this too, the Stranger Things spin-off cartoon. I kind of like the hairstyle. Could be fun. Could be cool. No, that's coming out on the 23rd too. Not bad. Oh no, that's still a ways away. Never mind. I don't know why I thought it was this month. Crazy, that's not coming out until fucking December. It was way off. No, this looks kind of good too. Apex. Whenever the next day. Yeah, it's all like obviously watching on Netflix, so it's obviously going to be all Netflix movie trailers and all that stuff. But, like even it's still crazy to me that like we're getting all these commercials.
Wait, does Netflix show you ads for other shows on Netflix?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh no, it's all Netflix commercials. It doesn't really.
Like products?
It's all Netflix series.
Yeah. Netflix shows you a commercial.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention. I don't know if they sell like different product, like it's different products or whatever. I feel like it is usually
Trying to think of the show.
yeah, just other stuff they have coming out and stuff, or is out now.
That could be dandy because I don't know half the shit that's on Netflix.
Yeah, I mean that's fair too. And again, like a lot of what they're showing is pretty good. Looks pretty good
Yeah.
anyway. And even this one they're showing now, Thrash Chat, it's actually pretty good. Big flood in some city. I can't remember what city it is in the States, but huge flood and the waters get up like really, really high and like bull sharks get loose in the waters and stuff. And then there's a great white.
Day after tomorrow too.
Kind of, yeah. Just things don't freeze. It's just like a big, like a whole crap load of water. And the water level is just like, yeah, like a tsunami hits a city. And like that city is now underwater. And there's a whole bunch of bull sharks swimming around along with like a massive great white. And people are trying to survive that, ended up getting stuck there. No, it's a movie. It's only about an hour and a half or so. It's not one of the longer ones, it's a shorter one. Yeah, it might be.
Can't wait for the second phone hold fucking movie.
Oh yeah, that one was crazy. You seen that one, chat? The one where these two girls climb up this like cell phone tower or some shit, and they literally couldn't have been less prepared to climb down, and they get stuck up there, and they can't find their way down. I think one of the girls falls and dies. I can't remember, but like it ends and like I don't know, one or both of them. I can't remember, but like it ends and like they're still up there. They're just up there chilling. No,
They get
do
down
they?
and they don't show you.
Oh, okay. They get down, but they just don't show you how they get down.
They're just all of a sudden on their ass.
Yeah, like I don't know where they're on the ground, and then like the movie's over. But apparently, we're getting a second one. So like, yeah, I'm just more curious on what is somebody else gonna like. Is there gonna be another pair that is stupid and climbs up there with no preparation or exit plan? Like I don't understand. Some of these movies, I don't know. There's some good ones come out, but there's some questionable ones. I tell you, that new one with Alan Richardson is pretty good too. A good action flick.
That was a good way to put it. Is they couldn't be more underprepared.
What's that?
Like they were so not prepared.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Like you don't have a parachute. You don't have like nothing. And I understand it might not quite have been high enough for a parachute, but like there's some sort of like parachute device that you could use to get down.
a rope would have been good.
Yeah, like a really long rope because you know you're going really high. Jesus.
I think at one point they get into a fight and they won't talk to each other.
Crazy. All right, Gunther and Seth.
I think that's why Becky won.
Oh, because maybe Seth's gonna lose.
Like maybe there's some
maybe. I kind of hope they're like, actually, never mind, because it's got their career killer. I was gonna say, I'm really hoping they drop that whole career killer shit. It's funny, I definitely heard that Rey Mysterio just kind of said, nope. Kind of tricked him into like not doing it. That he was hurt, and then once Gunther had like his match set with Seth, he was like, "Oh, I'm good now," and now he's in the ladder match. Yeah, like I'm good. That's pretty well.
I'm trying. Nipping at my ankles. Stop it. You're being mean. Yeah.
At the very least, this should be a good match. I wouldn't imagine we're gonna see much outside of like just the match, right? Which is, yeah, kind of expected, I guess. The interferences and stuff shouldn't be like all that often, but see how she goes. We know Seth's gonna have a big elaborate outfit and all this stuff. Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, a lot of fire on screen and like real. Is he in like a doomsday? No, okay. Thought he had like the metal mask on. He's got like he's got the Bane mask from like similar to anyway. Bane mask from the Dark Knight. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Surprised his outfit isn't like completely over the top. It's like literally pants and a jacket. Does he have contacts in too? Oh, that's kind of dope. Yeah, that's kind of dope. Well done, Seth. Yeah, I like that. Like pure black eyes with like a blackout.
Whoever was skipping around with children, I just pictured like black-eyed children.
Oh yeah, no. Just doing a cool thing for the kids.
Okay, not scary kids.
Yeah, no, that's all it was. They had her outfit on kind of thing, like yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, the stuff with Seth, it's like a leather jacket with like holes in it, but like with rings, like different sizes and stuff. And it's almost like I don't know, it's really cool. Yeah, he really nailed it. I don't like bug out, not bug out, but like I don't say those things about a lot of people's entrances. But yeah, really, I think that's really cool, especially with like the full black eyes. Be interesting to see if they stay in all match. Yeah. Oh, he's like smoking too. Yeah, that's pretty dope. I'm sad now you want to watch the mask. Yeah, I used to be one of my favorites. I haven't seen it in years. Yeah, and these two are really good at what they do. So this will be a good match. It'll be a good show. Just going right at him, man. Jesus. No messing around for Gunther. Yeah, hell of a match, that's for sure. Again, that wasn't just going to be it for Seth. He's going to get his licks in against Gunther, 100%. Sorry? No, I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, I know.
Show you one video of downtown Rito and I licks it.
What is happening? Is it an ODQ? Thought it was regular singles match. Weird. Oh, that's why. But wait, what? No, that's weird. That's weird. They're already in the ring together, so like I understand Gunther went right at him, but like then the bell should have been rang right away. Like, why did the ref wait to ring the bell? I'm hoping Seth wins, but I mean his knee does seem pretty good. He hasn't like when he tried to give him the stomp on the steps last week or whatever. Didn't really seem to affect him when he missed on that landing there on the reversal. Didn't seem to affect him much. Nope. Well, Gunther's plan isn't quite going according to plan. Yeah, as Rollins is going to take a beating in this one, though, that's for sure. Win or lose, going to take a beating. Those chops got to hurt. Gunther doing Gunther things. But have got a lot of Gunther. Good to see they got the turnbuckle back on. What's he up to? Oh, I see. Superplex. If Seth doesn't reverse it, I think he might. I feel like it's about time for a reversal, or maybe not. Yeah, there it is. Gonna drop him for a power bomb. That's stop screwing around and do it. Oh, corner to corner. Jesus.
That's in Roman singing Taylor Swift in the car
Oh yeah, that's fun. Reigns is the main event tonight, right? No, that's more night. Night two. Cody and Randy night one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Come with the card night one. Yeah, tonight we got Vision Usos left. We got Stephanie Liv and Cody and Randy. And then night two, there's Oba and Brock, the IC title match, um, the title ladder match or whatever it is. Then you got Cargill and Rhea, Sammy and Trick, Balor and Dom, and then Punk and Reigns. So only a few more matches left here. But like again, the tag match should be lengthy. This one, I'm sure we still got a bit more left in. Hasn't been going too long. We're probably about halfway through, I think. And then yeah, who knows with Cody and Randy, how long that'll go, or short or whatever. I swear to God, if Pat McAfee comes out with Randy Orton, I'm gonna be annoyed. Has has no business in that feud in the first place. Okay? One more time.
Joe Exotic's running for president.
He's probably not gonna win.
I don't know, man.
I mean, I guess I'm trying.
I don't trust anything anymore.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. Yeah, no, Gunther almost got him. But yeah, I really hope Pat isn't out there with them. Thinking like Cody needs to get a. I was gonna say a stooge, but someone like Pat McAfee with him. But I don't even. I couldn't even begin to think of who that would be. Yeah, I can do that too. I really am kind of interested to see if Cameron actually shows up tonight.
I think that'll say a lot if he doesn't show up. I think if he doesn't.
Yeah, because he was going on and on about it being on site or something too. So
That's serious fucking talk.
yeah, yeah. No, so I don't know. With like, it's hard to say if it's a work or not. I really don't know.
Scratcher.
Yeah, because like you think about it, and like the only reason Cameron must have went in so hard was because it was a work, right? But at the end of the day, like like you got to be cross the lines there, right? With what he said. So like, and again, I'm not familiar with Cameron and his attitude and his personality in general. So
Oh, what's up? I think he should be a little nicer. You think he was a little softer than
that well, is Seth gonna shock the world? I guess not really shock the world, but that's a problem.
You know, it's the new favorite
Pedigree.
is to call people tourists.
Yeah, it's come up lately. Yeah, too many tourists in the industry right now. Stomp, got him. 1, 2. No, probably not. Too soon. Not quite yet, Jack. It's not over quite yet. Did Seth pull it off? Even still, though, like, are you really gonna have Gunther lose tonight? I don't know. I don't know if I see that. You spending how long making building Gunther up to have him lose at WrestleMania is Seth Rollins? I mean, not to take away from Seth Rollins, right? Best of a generation kind of thing. I'm just talking about in ring, talking about career. So like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. But I guess if anybody's gonna beat him, given Gunther's history of late, Seth would be a good guy to do it. But this could be it. And I mean, I feel like if they have Seth lose, it's not going to be by pin either. It will. If Seth loses, it's going to be by sleeper. They're not going to have him get pinned. I don't think. Looks weaker, kind of thing. Looks stronger if you don't tap out and you just pass out. So we'll see. I don't know. These are just my opinions. Yeah. And like, again, these are just my opinions. I've only been watching 30 years. So I think Seth moves here. Or just gets up and stops him. that that works too. You gonna pull it off? Yeah. Is that gonna? No. No. Takes of his own medicine. But I mean, Gunther's a big boy. Seth's, I don't know if Seth's gonna be able to hold him there. If Gunther really has the energy to bust out of there, like, he's a big guy. I just don't know if Seth is capable. There's the rope. There's the rope. Be up to. Come on, Seth. You almost had him. Say who's he talking to, but I think he's talking to the crowd. And here it comes, bang. Oh, no. He caught him. One of these times he's gonna catch him. He's gonna go third, he's gonna get caught. No? Okay. I'm going one more. I don't know if that's a good idea. Pushing your luck, bud. Oh, and he's just going right at holy, eh? Alright, well, this might be it for Rollins. Gunther's had enough. I would be kind of impressed if Seth reversed it here, though. Like an X Factor. X Factor, boom! Oh, I thought it was coming. Pedigree, though. Take it. I'm an old school guy. I'll take the pedigree. The hell with Gunther, man. Is he gonna do it? Oh, come on. This should be good. One way or another, it should be good, but I hope he lands it. After the pedigree, he really should. If they have Gunther reverse this, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Move, maybe, but I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Get the hell out of here. At least it's a DQ. Braun Breaker's back. Match is over. Disqualification. Now Braun Breaker's going to beat the hell out of Seth, and that's going to be the end of that. God damn it. Is it not even a DQ? Now Gunther's gonna win? Oh my god, yeah, Gunther wins. That's it. Oh man. Yeah, that's it. Sleeper. Makes sense. I just think it would have been nice to like have Seth win and then Breaker could have came out and took care of his business, but all right. That's disappointing. A lot of disappointment tonight. And I already know Cody's gonna lose. Randy's gonna win. I'm sure of it. I don't see it ending any other way than that. All right, because I know like kind of how things go, kind of thing. I'm gonna take a quick break now. In between here, they're gonna be at least 5 minutes in between matches here. So I'm gonna have a quick smoke, quick break, and then I'll be right back. And it's probably Liv and Stephanie next, to be honest. Um, but yeah, just like 5 minutes or so, and I'll be right back. Back for more. Oh, can you like make sure you hit it at least? I look like shit. Jesus Christ, man. I look like crap. On the upside too, at least they're getting a member of the Vision back. Just having to just be Logan and yeah, they just had the wrong angle. That it looked better from that. But I guess I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, chat. All in all, though, that was a good match. Does make sense to see Breaker back now. And again, I was kinda wasn't expecting Seth. I was just disappointed Seth lost. I was kind of expecting it. Although he did lose how I expected him to lose, which also makes sense. And it will be nice to have the division almost back to full strength too, because again, Logan and Austin Theory isn't bad, but I mean they need a little bit more than that for them to be what they wanted to be. So, 'I can't see chat. Too many commercials. I was gone for as long as I was, and we're still sitting through commercials. Jesus Christ. It is what it is, though. They got to get their money. Well, I mean, it's all like WWE commercial. Minute 30 left. I don't know. The more trailers I see for this, uh, what is it? I can't remember. One Piece. I never really watched the cartoon, but I don't know. Yeah, it does look interesting. Yeah, you might want to watch that. Tell you, I'm over. I should be used to commercials because I grew up with commercials on cable TV like all the time. Lived in the day where that's like, that was your, what's that? Yeah, like we should be past this, right? Like I definitely remember having to like go get my food or go to the washroom or whatever, like during commercials and like having to do the sprint and like don't want to miss nothing and like
Commercial, go, 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 go.
yeah, like that was your time. But like yeah, at this point I'm just like I'm so over it. Oh, we're doing Fortnite commercials too? Yes, yeah. Can't hate on that. Yeah, I may have rethought my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, and of course they're gonna push that makes sense. So they're pushing the new skins. Live and Stone Cold. So that's why they did the Fortnite commercial so they could sell their skins, the WWE skins.
Oh,
Of course. Why else? Couldn't have just been like, hey, Fortnite. No. Good grief. That's right, though. It's something different, though, I guess. I think part of it is too, like I watch all the shows the next day, so I'm just like skipping through all the nonsense. I can't do that now. I gotta be patient.
This is not being
Sorry?
patient. This is not being patient.
No, it's not. I'm not patient because I'm so used to being able to skip through it all. Ugh, and yeah, I don't care about CM Punk. I do not. But they gotta show it. They gotta get, gotta have some filler. Gotta give some history. Not everybody's a longtime fan. Yeah, only for one more night though. Yeah, we got Liv and Stephanie next, I think. Oh, right, I forgot. Liv's got a music video. Interesting. Oh, clever. Little dance routine before you make your way down the ramp. Yeah, I bet she's having all kinds of fun with this. Hmm, okay. So it's like that's literally her entrance could be a music video. Could have been the music video to her song. Almost. Clever. Good. Live. I mean, at the same time, that's just kind of the road to, um, especially these days. Always tend to like, when you get to a certain point in WWE these days, like you're gonna branch out into other things. And instead of films and shit, I guess Liv's gonna do some music. She did something different, so I mean, and it worked. It was cool. It was good. Why are we? I was gonna say like, why the hell are we all the way up there? What do we? Is it just me or is camera work kind of terrible?
Did you say somebody dropped the camera earlier?
Yeah,
That's pretty bad.
yeah. Like, what's going on tonight? I don't know. Call and tell me if I'm wrong, but like that just. I mean, I feel like we kind of missed like the best parts of the like stage entrance part of the entrance. Like, Could barely see the flames when they came up, and we couldn't even really see her.
Didn't they show like a bad angle earlier?
Yeah, they've had a couple of bad angles on like a couple of moves.
Not fucking professional.
No, no, and again, I understand that it's all like live, one take, and it's pretty extreme in like what they're doing in regards to it being live and in color kind of thing or whatever. Yeah, yeah, showing my age. Um, but shit, dropping the ball a little bit tonight on like the biggest night of the year. So this should be a good match. I'm kind of hoping Liv wins. Stephanie's had the title for a little while. Yeah, and I think it would certainly help Liv right now. I mean, not that she's in a bad place right now. Like she's got what she's got going on in WWE is good, like storyline wise and all. Didn't she lose it because of an injury too, though? So like she never like she relinquished it, I think, instead of actually losing it. So she never really finished her title run either. So yeah, I think the right call is Liv. Yeah, I guess this is actually like the first like official singles title match. I was gonna say like, why haven't we seen this yet tonight? But that's why. Stephanie's first WrestleMania, I think. No, I know she's been around for a little bit. I don't know if she's been around that long. I can't remember.
It was in the Royal Rumble.
Not this year. She might have been like on the card, but she wasn't in the Rumble because she had the title at that time. Or is that how she got the title? I don't know. My memory ain't so great. WrestlePalooza, right? I forgot about that shit show. Yeah, it was the first friggin' ESPN PLE or whatever, I think.
That was super successful.
It didn't get a great rating. Right, she won it from Guy. Yeah, because the title was vacant. Right, I guess she did lose it. She must have lost it to Naomi. And then Naomi had to relinquish it after she got pregnant. And then Stephanie won it when it was vacant. But yeah, she must have lost it to Naomi then.
there was something up with her at that time. Like she missed out on WrestleMania, or like
Yeah, she missed out, something like that. Yeah, maybe she got injured in the match that she lost it to Naomi, or maybe they. Gosh, so Liv really had the title like a long time ago. Because even yeah, that's right. Because Naomi cashed it in against Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. But yeah, that really was like a long time ago. Shit. Let's do this. Oh, my phone's being stupid. Liv was gonna do Devil's Kiss. That's kind of funny. Okay, she just lost it then. Okay, I'm crazy. No, that's be cool to see Liv win it tonight. 'Cause, yeah, Stephanie has had it for a bit. It'll be interesting to see which way this goes. I mean, for all we know, we could see Raquel and or Roxanne. Oh, she nailed the Oblivion on Liv. Dirty work. Dirty work. I guess shot for shot, she was gonna do the Devil's Kiss to Stephanie. So, what are you gonna do? Gonna make her mad. I think what that's gonna do. There's Roxanne. What'd I say? Yeah, I don't see any way where Liv loses here. This could be over like literally right now, but I think she'll kick out here. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. They've been good matches. It's just nothing that's out of the ordinary, right? Like even the Braun Breaker thing, right? Like that's like it was cool and like it all makes sense. It all adds up, right? But like that's just another run in and cost Seth a match. Um, biggest best thing of the night was Paige coming back, right? So biggest moment of the night, which in all honestly, like maybe kind of shouldn't be. Like I get it's a pretty that's not good. Pretty big return, and like she's pretty well liked amongst the universe and everything, but because in my opinion, there should be like, oh wow, off the top rope. Is this it? Do we have a new champion? We have a new champion. We have a new champion. Good for her. Finally, a match I'm not like disappointed in the ending. And there's Dirty Dom. Yeah, I don't blame you. No, I would love it if Finn came out right now. I know they fight. Well, they won't do that because they fight tomorrow. I don't think they'll do that. That would be really. I think I would like that though. If Finn came out and was like, did a gotcha before their match tomorrow. I think that would have been cool. But again, I understand why they wouldn't do that either, just because you don't want to take the moment away from Liv, right? Winning the title back. So. Because yeah, there's always this moment too, right? So having Finn run out and attack Dom would just kind of ruin that. Doing a little something would be cool, like turn the lights out and like do something a little creepy for like 30 seconds or something, you know what I mean? But again, you don't want to take the moment away from, you don't want to steal Liv's thunder. Jelly Roll's got an action finger already? Jesus Christ. Pretty wild. Not gonna lie. Did I say we had the ladder match tonight? No, I don't think so. I think that's tomorrow. Because I was leaving Stephanie. Is it just Cody and Randy left? No, there's one more, isn't there? Yeah, we got the tag match. That's right. We got the tag match. I forgot. That's the one I was forgetting about. So we got Vision and the Usos and Cody and Randy. Wait, what? Okay. Never mind. Last match. Or maybe he said coming up. I don't know if that means, I don't think that means right now. Yeah, and like, he, I literally completely forgot John Cena was hosting. What the hell? We are just over 2 hours in, and this is the first time we're seeing the host of WrestleMania. Did I miss something? Did I miss him? Was he here last time? Like one of the last times we're on break? Like, yeah, it's Cena, yeah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Mm, I don't know if I believe that. Maybe a lot of people. What do you? What is happening right now? What are we doing? What are we doing? I mean, cool, she's back, but like Bianca. Yeah, but like I just don't understand. Like she's just here. She's not in a match. She's not. She's just here, walking down to the ring. I mean, she must, but like I don't. You don't want to like do something other than just like this. I mean, to each their own. Must have been something she wanted to do, but like kind of an underwhelming return, if you ask me. Hmm. And again, I'm old. Maybe I've just been watching this shit for too long, but kind of underwhelming return. Maybe we'll find out in a sec. Maybe I'll know. You know, maybe it'll make sense in a sec. Is there what's where like has she been straining her voice or what? Okay, maybe not. Hmm. Why is she all squeaky and shit like that? Or is that normal? What are we doing? There's no match. Oh, because she's not returning. She's gonna be gone for 9 more months. Nah, she's having a baby.
Everyone's having a baby.
Now it makes sense
Oh,
because she can't wrestle. Got it. Good for her. Cool.
enough said.
Yeah, enough said. Like that is cool. It's all good. I get that. I mean, someone in her position, yeah, I'll pop in at WrestleMania, get in the ring, and be like, "Hey, read the news." You know, I'll do it that way. Yeah, good for her. What's that?
Spoil that one.
Yeah, right. Are we not? I'm so confused. I thought we had the IC match too. Let's see here. Yeah, we got so it's gonna be even long. It's gonna be about an hour, almost an hour longer tomorrow night. Yeah, because I thought we still had the tag match tonight. There's no way the pay per view actually started at 6, right? And we missed the opening match. That didn't happen, did it? Why the hell would it start at? No, no. Yeah, we definitely did. I've literally been watching wrestling like that's crazy. I'm super annoyed. So that means I'm gonna have to go back and watch that after. Son of a bitch. I literally are the pre-shows not usually 2 hours lately? Jesus Christ, that's annoying. Ugh, friggin' WWE, man. What are they doing? Why they gotta keep changing things? Changing start times and show lengths. That's super annoying. All right, last match. Jesus. Have they been ending at like 10 o'clock lately? The pay-per-views? But yet, like what? Why is the later night Sunday night? That makes no sense. Oh no, I guess not. The same amount of matches. Never mind, because we missed one. I even had. Oh my god, that's so annoying. WWE is absolutely killing me lately. Jeez, man. And then at the same time, like I know it's just gonna be a disappointing ending because I know Randy's gonna win the title too. Oh well, it should be a good match and everything. Can't complain too much. Can't complain too much, other than missing the first half hour. Like that's so stupid. How did I miss the first hour of fucking WrestleMania? Crazy. And kind of crazy to me too that like Netflix kind of has an amusement park now. Kind of like it's not like It's more of like uh midway, like a game place, like Chuck E. Cheese or like something like that. But it's like a lot of interactive stuff from their movies and TV shows and stuff. That's crazy to me. Although I guess it's not all that different than like Disney having, you know what I mean? Disney's just on like a higher scale, been around longer, everything like that, right? So like they did it first. I mean, why not, you know, model from one of the, from a company like friggin' Disney. Because you know people are gonna pay for that too.
Like a Stranger Things experience, people fucking go nuts.
Yeah, exactly, right? So like imagine adding in like Christ, what's that TV not show called?
Squid Game?
Sorry?
Squid Games?
Yeah, Squid Games and like Stranger Things and like
Yeah, they can do a lot of cool
yeah, you know what I mean? People are definitely gonna pay for all that. And then having like certain themed restaurants from those places that you can sit down and actually get stuff at.
like to most have.
Yeah, see like people that stuff is kinda cool, right? Like people are definitely gonna be
Universe.
Mhm.
Simpsons is universe.
Oh well. Either way, same idea. This could be interesting. Again, I really hope Pat just stays at the back. Okay, I thought we were going deeper than this. It definitely seemed like we were going like deep into the history. Which like a little bit, yeah, touch. But it should be good. But again, like with it being just like a regular singles match, it limits it a little bit. But we'll see too. And again, I think we all know that Randy's gonna win it. I'm sure they want to give him number 15. Is it gonna be Cody and Jelly and Randy and Pat? Could be interesting. Could make it a bit more interesting. But like, yeah, I don't know.
I used to play.
Food. Let me have a quick burger. Oh, hungry. And watching the kind of like whole like video of like the history of what led up to tonight with Cody and Randy and all that. Randy coming out first. There he is. Literally all they had to fucking do is have Pat follow Randy in. Why is he getting a whole goddamn spotlight? Yeah,
That's fucking dumb.
this is ridiculous. I'm alright.
Well, since when does like Hyman get his own entrance?
He doesn't really.
Exactly. So why the fuck is Pat getting?
Yeah,
Paul isn't it? Like, come on.
yeah, this is so dumb.
They know how to get under people's skin at this point.
Yeah,
They're like rage baiting.
they're just like running with it now. Ugh.
He definitely should have just walked out with Randy. That's fucking dumb.
Yeah, this is so unnecessary. And it makes it worse because now I'm just seeing this as filler.
Yep.
And they're trying to extend it a little bit. That's all they're doing. They want to get to 10 o'clock, probably. They want to try and get as close to it as they can.
You close to a break? Should I wait or should I just go?
No, just go ahead. Probably won't be after till after the match. Gonna say, don't tell me he's gonna cut a goddamn promo before the match too. Like he's not stone cold, man. Like ridiculous. Not cool. I'm a fan of Randy, but like, really got to get rid of Pat. Mm. Gonna be interesting at the very least. Did you? Okay, never mind. Randy's kind of taking his time, eh? It's funny watching some people in the crowd. Holy, yeah. A long ramp, ain't ya? Randy and Cody. And we still got one more night, too, chat. We got tomorrow night to go. Matches should be just as good overall, I think. Be interesting to see what Cody's got planned for his entrance, too. WrestleMania, so he might go kind of big. Was he literally just jumping and clapping? Is that what Pat was doing? Jumping and clapping? I don't think so, but that's what it looked like for a second. Oh my god. This guy's killing me. Like, what's he doing? Literally. He's gonna get his own spotlight, his own entrance, and then he's gonna, like, do this too? Ugh. Dude's really grinding my gears for someone who shouldn't even be there in the first place. Jesus Christ. The worst. Crowd's pretty loud too. Yeah, which is crazy. The fact that Cody spent more time cutting promos and all this leading up to the match with Pat than Randy is crazy. Oh, it's supposed to be like a whole Iron Man thing. All the different costumes and all the different outfits and robes and all that. But again, like, we can't see shit. Like, what are you doing with these camera angles? Oh, they're actually like modeled. All right. All this to lose is going to be really unfortunate. Well done. Well done. All goal is a good look, too. All right. We're almost there, chat. I was going to say, what are we doing? But I got back in time, so. Yeah. Yeah. Those eyes tell me something. Ugh, nobody cares. Main event, night one. Either Cody retains or Randy gets number 15. Thanks for having us, Mr. Pyro. Love that. Missing some cues tonight, I think. Yeah, wiping his kid there right at ringside. Randy's pretty popular too. A lot of titles. That's for sure. Got quite the resume. How's it gonna end? And the worst part about it is too, win or lose, Pat McAfee, I don't think is going anywhere anytime soon. No. Pat McAfee just needs to get the hell out of the ring. Oh my god. Pat just can't help himself, eh? Yeah, it is. It is. He literally has no place in this feud as it is, and he just keeps like injecting himself in places more so where he doesn't belong. You know what I mean? So like let the woman do her job, step out of the ring, because you literally haven't earned the right to be in there with them on a night like tonight, and just let them do their thing. If there's gonna be some shenanigans during the match, whatever. Should be expected, right? But like, just let them do their thing, man. Come on. It's too much. That's the thing with Pat. It's over the top. And it's too over the top where it's just like annoying. Like some of these heels could use to learn a thing or two from Dom. Because Dom became like one of the biggest heels in a very long time. And like there was more in ring work, and Shanette. What the fuck are we doing? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, this is so dumb. What are they doing? Like, you didn't already ruin shit as it is, and now you gotta have Pat hit him with the fucking mic before the match? Jesus Christ, man. WrestleMania, and I was like about that close to just turning it off and being like, this is dumb. Is this even a no DQ match? Like, this should just be like a regular singles match, right? Like, no. No, go, yeah. You go do your thing, Cody, because like I'd much rather you lose on like just having a good match than some BS like this. Like, come on. Good dick. And Cody and Randy have their match without you sticking their nose in it? No? Probably not? No. No, probably not. And what's with them not ringing the bell like when they're both in the ring? Happened with one of the other matches tonight too. That thing Gunther. Like you can't just ring the bell for like when they're both in the ring. Cause legit, like this dumb took a nap for nothing. This is, I mean, it hasn't been bad, but I mean, like, it hasn't been great. I'll be on, like, it hasn't been great. And like, I hate to say it, but like, was falling asleep the whole time. Yeah, I don't blame you at all. And like again, like I said, it hasn't been terrible, but like it hasn't been great, right? Like it's WrestleMania, and the main like how is Pat McAfee the first one that comes out in the main event with Cody and Randy? How is he the first one that comes out? Yeah. And then how is Pat even in like why is Pat even in the ring when they're doing the introduction? It's like he wasn't needed in this feud in the first place, and he just keeps like injecting himself in stupid places where it's not necessary. And like I'll be honest, like this first bit of the main event has, in my opinion, probably been the worst part of the night. I'll admit, like I was disappointed in some of the finishes tonight, like who won, who lost, whatever. But like that's just me being disappointed in like wins or losses or whatever. You know what I mean? The matches have been decent, but like, yeah, I agree, man. I really think he will too. I really think he will too. And like, I get a lot of people aren't, yeah, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I can't, I used to be a fan of his too. And like, there's a difference between being a good heel and just being a dick and being annoying. And that's what Pat is doing. And like, it drives me crazy because he's probably going to the back right now and he'll get up off the stretcher and be like, oh man, I killed it. I killed it. It's so good. And like, everybody, like, there's so many of the fans are just watching and being like, why is he here? You know what I mean? And I don't get it, man. These two did not need him in any way, shape, or form. And like I was saying too, at the end of the day, I'd much rather have Cody lose. I'm a Cody fan. I understand there's not as many as there was, but I'm still a Cody guy. And if he's gonna lose the title, which is likely tonight, right? And I'm fine with that. But like, let's have him lose in like a respectable manner. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just get beat. It doesn't have to be like a sneaky, underhanded finish just so you don't make Cody look weak. Because it's Cody, he can bounce back. You know what I mean? Give him a moment on Raw where like, you know what I mean, he does something to, you know what I mean, show his strength or something, right? Yeah, that's it. I've been saying that a little bit too. Like maybe I just been watching for too long, you know, where like I can just read a lot of the stuff that they're doing. But at the same time, is that because I've been watching too long, or is that just like the writers and just not being great? You know what I mean? So I don't know, honestly. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, 30 watching 30 years will do that, you know. So at the very least, I think that's a big part of it. But 110%, like the writing and the storylines have not been wonderful for a while. 47 years for you? Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a long time. Yeah.
Before he died. Long-term wrestling fan.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you've been watching that long, right? Like, you know a lot of the ins and outs. Even if you don't pay attention to a lot of the like behind the scenes stuff, like watching it that long consistently, like you're gonna understand how things go, you know what I mean? Since the 80s at least. Eh? Yeah. See, I'm like halfway to 40, and I probably started watching
You're
when well, halfway to 41, like
oh, halfway through the year.
yeah, to
Okay, that makes
41.
sense.
Yeah, yeah. Um yeah, maybe I should have worded that a little bit better. But like I'm 41 in 5, 6 months. Um and I'm pretty sure I started watching around 10 years old. So you get to learn the ins and outs, you know what I mean? Like, for example, like Gunther and Seth, right? Like they had Seth lose through a chokeout because they didn't want him to get pinned and have him look weak or whatever, right? So that's why they did it that way for Seth, as opposed to just having Gunther pin him. And at the same time, that's kind of Gunther's thing lately, is chokehold. So, but as you get older, you can just tell how it goes with these types of matches. Yeah, that's it. And like even as you're watching it, you can kind of like read it, right? Reversals, like the little things. Sometimes you can just kind of see them coming. And I mean, is it a bad thing that like we know our shit? I don't know. Does it take away from the entertainment of it more than I would like? Yeah, for sure. For sure. But I mean, at the end of the day, what are you gonna do, right? You can't just like erase everything and like start fresh, right? So I'm just enjoying it as best I can right now and just kind of hoping like WrestleMania is always a turning point, right? So I'm hoping moving forward after WrestleMania things will pick up a little bit. But given their track record as of late, I'm not so sure about that, to be honest. So I mean, they can still get me here and there. There's still some surprises here and there. Like I try and stay away from the dirt sheets and all that kind of stuff too, right? Because I know this stuff so well that like looking at spoilers and all that kind of stuff, like that's just gonna make it harder to enjoy. I'm not an everyday who watch Raw or SmackDown, but I probably know what happened. Even yeah, I get that. Because like especially at certain points, like through the year, right? Because I feel like at certain points it's gonna be a little bit more obvious than others. Um, and like for me, even Raw and SmackDown now, I tend to watch next day because there's a lot of promos now. There's a lot more promos now. A lot more commercials. Uh, commercials at the wrong time. You know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. So I watch it the next day and I just kind of skip through chunks of it. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Like even in this match, like you can almost see it coming that, like you said, Pat's gonna come down at the end or something like that. Um, and Jelly Roll's not gonna be around anymore to kind of help out, and Pat will come in and he'll get the win for Randy in one way or another, right? So, and that's gonna be their way of Cody like losing the title, but at the same time trying to keep that perspective of strength because, right, even if he gets pinned, like, oh, it was because, Pat did this and he was at a disadvantage, right? So they're going to do it in some sort of way like that, where it's like, oh, you know what I mean? It was lost by submission, but this. Oh, he lost, he got pinned, but this happened beforehand. Yeah, it's a little too much lately. A little too much lately, in my opinion.
I can predict it.
Yeah, like my wife can predict some of this stuff. Like that's
I don't watch it. I pay attention to who wins here and there,
yeah, and like she says, like she pays attention because like I watch and I pay attention and like we talk about it and stuff. Yeah, she enjoys it, but she's just not like an avid watcher. So like yeah, and if she can predict things like that's writers aren't in a great spot in that case, right? So, but yeah, I agree. The celebrities are too much. Like I show speed, I kind of get. I understand that. Like he's kind of different through some of this. Because he is athletic and it seems like he could be good at it. You know what I mean?
you think he'll
Um,
learn
yeah, and then the Travis Scott stuff just went absolutely terrible. Little Yachty, yeah, that was just completely unnecessary. Pat McAfee, just completely unnecessary.
Logan is our like I hate to give him credit, but at least he's doing something.
Yeah, and then you got Logan, right, who technically is a WWE wrestler now, but at the same time, like,
Came in as a
he
fucking
came in as a tourist. Yeah. Right? So, like, yeah, and I think that's got a lot to do with it too, is TKO just sticking their nose in where they shouldn't, right? Because at the end of the day, is it in their power to make judgment calls with creative? Yeah, sure. Should they be making judgment calls on creative? No, they shouldn't, because it's not in their job description, right? They have people that get paid for that. So,
the celebrity thing works for boxing.
yeah, yeah. With wrestling, you really have to do it the right way in order for it to add to the feud or whatever it is, right? And there's more celebrities that are taking away from the feud, or at the very least, not adding to it, right? Maybe they're not taking things away from certain feuds, like and stuff like that, right? But at the very least, they're not adding anything to it. So, was TKO? Yeah, and I don't blame you, man. Because I definitely heard like some rumors too that like TKO basically bought WWE because they saw how well they were doing, and TKO's in a lot of debt. So they wanted to use WWE to make a bunch of money and be able to pay out their debt. Which is yeah, which is terrible for the business. No matter how you look at it, it's terrible for the business.
I'm gonna get a credit card to pay off my other credit card to pay off my other credit card.
Yep. So yeah, I definitely think it's gone downhill since TKO. So I'm just holding on and hoping for the best. And again, I skipped through a lot of stuff like next day watching Raw and SmackDown. So
40 minutes of that.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like you get ads in the middle of matches, you get like 40, 45 minutes worth of ads. You know, what I mean, in a couple hours, and it's like just ads shoved down your throat everywhere, like on the mat and stuff like that. And I can,
Very back for me.
yeah, and I can deal with some of the ads and stuff like that, and it is what it is. But like the timing could be a lot better. These stupid, I don't know what you watch it on. I don't know if you're in Canada or whatever, but we're able to watch it on Netflix in Canada. And literally, sometimes it's not even commercial. Sometimes it's literally just a 3-minute screen with "We'll be right back" as like not a header, but like on the bottom of the screen or whatever, right? A graphic. And then it's just like rolling clips of like wrestlers doing poses and like, you know what I mean? Maybe the odd highlight here and there. But then you get like some kind of like elevator type music playing as well. And it's like, what are we doing? Like, you literally can't find anything better to put on the screen than just like a graphic that says "Be right back" and some videos playing in the background. Like, that's all you can come up with. Yeah, like, and you have access to celebrities too. And like, this is all we get. Like, this is crazy. Just waiting for it, man. Somebody's gonna come out of the crowd. It's gonna be Pat. Something stupid's gonna happen.
Screeching.
What's he looking for? Who's he looking for? What's he doing? What's he doing? Is he being paranoid about Pat? I don't understand. Oh, bleeding. We're seeing red, chat. Hang on a second. Did we see blood in Batu and Drew? Did one of them? Drew got busted open, right?
With the toolbox?
Yeah,
I would assume with the toolbox.
I would assume. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm sure Drew got busted open. I'm sure of it.
Have to pay money.
No, no. I just thought it would have been interesting that a unsanctioned match ended with neither one being bleeding, but we have a one-on-one regular singles match, and we're not even halfway through and someone's bleeding. But even still, it wasn't until the very end of the match that Drew got busted open too, I think. So it's just some interesting decisions.
I don't know if bleeding is a decision.
Well, like it was likely decided
With the
in
dramatic, yeah.
in the prep work, right? When they're going over the quote unquote choreography of it all, right? So because I'm sure Randy just didn't do that all in like
Say if Drew got caught by like the toolbox wrong.
yeah, then what happened last time? He did last time with CM Punk, he got 17 stitches.
Yeah, so like that might not be the plan for them to bleed.
No, not always. No. That's fair. No. You're right. But this one
Like
it was intentional, yeah.
pill type.
Yeah. Definitely want a situation where it would be blade work. I mean, again, is what it is. Again, Jacob and Drew put on a good match. I think it should have been a little bit extra given WrestleMania. You know what I mean? It should have been like a fair bit more over the top because even still, like now that I'm thinking about it too, like the SmackDown before WrestleMania, didn't Drew McIntyre handcuff him to the goddamn ring? Like and like it's just it was a good match. Don't get me wrong, but it seems underwhelming given what had transpired in the weeks leading up. I mean, there's no way Cody wins, right? And on the same point, um, McIntyre and Fatu fell off a goddamn like billboard sign one episode of SmackDown. You know what I mean? So like, you're really like, I don't. It doesn't level out. You know what I mean? Doing all these big moments on SmackDown and stuff when you got WrestleMania coming up. And that WrestleMania match seems underwhelming because they've already done all this crazy stuff. Nothing they did tonight really like stood out like anything that would have that they've done right prior. So it's just again just interesting choices. I swear to God, if it's like 3 moves and he wins, I'm gonna lose my mind. I would like obviously that wasn't gonna be it, but if it's like you know, it's Cody, you gotta lay a booting into him to get him down for the 3 count, right? So like, I don't know. It's been a lot. It's been almost all Cody so far too. So we'll see how it plays out here. Did he wipe the blood off of him? Maybe he did. I don't know. Ref almost got kicked. RKO from Cody. He can still be kind of fun, even though like I have a pretty good idea how it's gonna end. And like, really, who's to say like they don't really throw a curveball and have Cody win tonight? Feel like it's unlikely because it's Randy and you they want to give him number 15 as they should because he just you know what I mean his history and everything. So what? Jesus, man. That first one was rough. Not gonna lie, and not in a good way. Gross, man. You know, it's kind of funny too. He still has the Street Fighter hair a little bit. Now that it's all dried out and shit. You can see like the Street Fighter mold a little bit. Kind of funny. Here's Pat. No, that's Randy for you. That won't be it though. Closer than I thought it was gonna be. I'll say that. I gotta say, production is just absolutely nailing it tonight. Jesus Christ. I'm interested to see the overall. Yeah, I know. Again, like I can deal with those. Like it is what it is. You know what I mean? But when it comes to like obviously we're not seeing any of it tonight because it's WrestleMania. In a PLE, they're not gonna run fucking commercials in the middle of a match, right? I would hope not anyway. It's just the ones in the middle of matches on Raw and SmackDown that really drive me crazy. Yeah, I've honestly probably the last couple of days, maybe even just today, I started calling them PLEs. Back, brought home a victory, 132. Nice. GG's to the Guardians. The Toronto Raptors lost game one, and the Ottawa Senators lost game one. Now, what the hell did he do that for? Cody's bleeding now. Ref's out. What a goddamn disaster. Where's Pat? Bring him in. Jesus Christ. Get it over with. Cody low blown him. He said, Evan. Evan. Going all in. I didn't see that coming. But now there's no reps, so it don't matter. RKO. That's crazy. Like, what are we doing too, though? He just got kicked in the nuts and he's gonna pull off an RKO? Reversal nonetheless, not just an regular RKO. Just jumping off the top rope after Randy just got swifted in the nuts. And Randy's just like, yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Pat McAfee comes down in a goddamn referee shirt and a goddamn neck brace. I'm gonna kill this company, man. What are we doing? Jesus Christ, like how does Randy... It's bad fucking writing. It's bad fucking writing. With how much emphasis WWE always puts on those swift kick to the goddamn nuts, no, I'm sorry, I don't fucking buy it. It's goddamn stupid of them to do that. Good. Knight McAfee. Get rid of his ass. What? I look away for 2 seconds. How did he pin him? What happened? I saw, okay, RKO. Okay, finisher. 10. Okay, thank you. Jesus. Look, wait for 2 goddamn seconds. Fucking Christ. Oh my god, I hate this company so much. Oh. Yeah, it was a good night. I think tomorrow night might be a little bit better. This could tonight night 1 could have been a lot worse. I'm not gonna lie. It could have been a lot worse. But it wasn't great. For WrestleMania night 1, like yeah, I like it's at very least under a 5. Under a 5. And I'll give him some credit. This ending was well done. If Cody had a lost, yeah, Cody won. Yeah, and yeah, um, Cody won, so like I'm a lot more okay with how everything led up to this kind of thing. Not everything, but the last little bit of the match. The last little bit of match. I still don't agree with Pat McAfee coming down in a fucking referee shirt. No. Yeah, here we go. Turn. Okay, okay. I'm a few seconds behind, so bear with me, guys. I had to go back and see what the hell happened. Now he's just gonna walk away with the title? He's just gonna leave with it? He's gonna say, fuck it? No, it's mine. So I assume him and Pat McAfee are done. I hope. Oh no. Was I just your Christmas morning make it be good tomorrow? Yeah, I think night 2 will be better. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Here it comes. Is somebody inside? Cody just got punted. Like punted in the head. Randy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like Randy's thing.
Yeah, no, I just wasn't like the match was over and like everything. And then Randy came out of nowhere and smacked him with the title. And like Cody's all hair went all red because of the blood. And then Randy punted him in the head. Wow, okay. All right. I mean, if WWE knows how to do one thing, it's a strong finish. And I'll give them that. Yeah, they haven't let him do that in a long time. That's why, like, he almost did it against Kevin Owens a couple of times, and then I think, yeah, he never actually like got it off. I think, so that was pretty big. That I'll give him that. They know how to end a night. Yeah, a lot of the leading up to that match could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot worse too. So the 4-way, it was. You're gonna make me talk about it, aren't you, Corey? No, it was the Bella twins, but one of them got injured and Paige is back. So that's cool. But they won. It was Paige, I believe, and Nikki Bella. Uh Brie Bella, yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Paige and Brie Bella won the tag titles with Nikki Bella's assist as well, though. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Um, that I don't really agree with. I think one of the other teams were more deserving of a win, and I never really agree with because they did it with R-Truth and Priest as well. I never really agree with letting a tag team who it's their first tag match together, like, ever, or at least in a very, very long time, and then they just swoop in and win the tag titles, right? Like, I never really agree with that, and I don't really like it. The Page return, I like. It's cool. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of hers. So that's cool. And again, she looked good in the ring. Doesn't look like she's missed much of a step. But I just don't. And even R-Truth and Priest, like I didn't really agree with how they did that because it was their first tag team match together, and they swooped in and they won the titles. Weird to me. Yeah, it's weird to me. Drew McIntyre and Fatu put on a good match. I actually have to go back and watch the 6-man tag because I was half an hour late. I didn't realize it started at friggin' 6 o'clock. So I'll have to remember that for tomorrow. I'll have to be live earlier tomorrow. Um, so that is what it is. It's a little annoying, but it is what it is. Yeah, Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre did pretty good. Again, a little underwhelming given the things they had done to each other leading up to. But nonetheless, still a good match. The Fatal 4-Way was a good match. I'll give them that too. Again, they put on a good show. Um, the Morgan and Stephanie Vicaire, that was a pretty good match. We ended up seeing Raquel and Roxanne, and then Drew and Cody, Randy and Cody, Seth and Gunther. That was pretty good. Um, yeah, just a pretty good match overall. Braun Breaker is back. So that ended differently, you know what I mean? Um, but Gunther won that. That was a pretty good match. Bianca showed up. She was there to make an announcement. She's pregnant, so that's cool. Good for her. Um, and I think that's kind of it. Let me know if I'm forgetting anything. Again, don't tell me nothing about. I know, I don't know how much you saw of it, Bo. But after I end stream here, I'm gonna go back and watch the first match because I don't know what happened there. But overall, like, not a bad night. Not a bad night, right? For a PLE, a little underwhelming. They finished strong as they usually do. So, it's not all bad. Again, if Randy had a won, then I would have really not liked any of that ending of that match at all. But having Cody win and then Randy still kind of standing tall, um, I liked how they did that. I liked how they did that. I got very upset for a couple minutes there. I really did. I was getting really mad at WWE. But they pulled it out and they saved it. Newsfest Logan. I don't tell me nothing because I still want to watch it. Uh, and no, I don't really want to watch Logan Paul, but I want to watch the match just to see how it goes and what happens, and see what I'm right and wrong about. Because again, I know I shouldn't talk about it, but I don't want to know about it. But that whole Cameron and Jey Uso shit was dumb, and I'm really curious to see if we see him at all. I wouldn't expect to, honestly. It's Cameron. Like, what are you doing? But curious to see how that all that plays out too. I wouldn't mind checking out Speed, see how he did too. Because again, he's just built different. Like, he's an athletic dude. So if anything, like, I don't mind him being around because of that fact. Outside of that, I'm kind of like jelly moment. Jelly Roll had his moment, you know what I mean? He had his match or whatever. Be done with it, maybe once a year at WrestleMania kind of thing. But I'm not stream tomorrow because I'm watching my principal. We can talk in group chat on Monday. Yeah, all good, Corey. Yeah, yeah, no, I definitely get that. I definitely get but let me know in, like, just in situations like this, if you want me to go over things and, like, tell you how things went, like winners and losers and stuff. If you don't want to know, let me know and I'll just shut up and then you can go watch it. Um, but yeah, if you don't want me to say nothing, like, just let me know and I can hold off until you're listening or like whatever. Right? Because I don't want to spoil it for you if you don't want it spoiled. If you don't want to know, because I'm pretty picky about that stuff too. So just You know, don't be shy. Let me know if you don't. Yeah, but like, yeah, just don't be shy to be like, hey, just give me a minute. I want to say hi, but like, I don't want spoilers. But I don't mind. It's all good. So we'll see how night two goes. Again, Roman Reigns and CM Punk. I'm not really all that interested in, other than just watching Roman take the title from him. Um, the ladder match should be entertaining at the very least. There's not really much to get invested there, other than Ray's at the end of it. He's got 4 years behind him, than in front of him. Um, so watch him while you can, because he's not going to be doing it for all that much longer, I don't think. Um, and then yeah, we got a few others, the Jade Cargo match and whatever. I'm not whatever. Um, I did have the list up. I'm really busy tomorrow. First day back, and my boss is in charge. So yeah, I feel that. I know what it's like to have like a boss that kind of drives you bonkers a little bit. Definitely. Where here we go. Somewhere here. Yeah, night two. So Oba and Femi. Jesus Christ, I'm tired, guys. We're gonna be done here. I can't talk. Might watch NXT WrestleMania Tuesday when I go home from work. Yeah, that could be a good show too. I wouldn't mind watching some Shiloh Hill. I'm getting to be a pretty big fan of his. So yeah, tomorrow we got Oba and Brock. I think they're starting the night out. That at the very least, like that's just an open challenge match. Um, mm, yeah. Um, and I think for WrestleMania, an open challenge is kind of meh. But at the end of the day, it's Brock and Obafemi. They're both monsters, and it should be a really good match. Um, and then we got the IC title match, which is a ladder match, and we got Penta, Evans, Dragon Lee, JD, Rusev, and Mysterio. So at the very least, again, not much story there, outside of Ray. You know what I mean, being almost done career wise. It's a ladder match with these guys. It should be we should see some shit. So be entertaining at least. And then we got Cargill and Rhea, whatever the hell. But that one, I don't really, it's meh. I imagine Rhea's gonna win, and you know, yeah, and I don't know. Rhea was cool for a little bit, but like, whatever. So that one, it's kind of, it's whatever. Sami Zayn and Trick, I think they're doing too much with the US title right now, between back and forth with like Roman and Sammy, and then little Yachty for no goddamn reason, and then we're talking about goddamn gingerbreads, because that's the best feud and insults we can come up with, is Trick calling him a gingerbread man and someone coming out in a gingerbread costume. Like, yeah, so like that's kind of like, it'll probably be a good match. I mean, Sammy, his track record wrestling wise speaks for himself. Um, Trick Williams is good in the ring. They haven't really given that opportunity as much as they should have, leading up to this. But Trick is good in the ring, so it should be a good match, either way. And then we got Finn Balor and Dom. Yeah, I'm a big Finn Balor fan. I've been a fan of his for quite a while. I'm glad they're bringing the Demon back. They could be doing it better. Even Finn isn't a huge fan of just having him be like, "Hey, here I am." You know what I mean? You're gonna fight him instead of me next time. Like he wants it done a little bit more, for I guess lack of a better word, more correctly, more nuance to it. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, that should be a good match. Dom and Finn, they're both really good in the ring. Um, and the history there too speaks for itself. So um, that'll be that'll be a really good match, with a little bit more to get invested in there. Um, Ronan Punk will have their 10 minutes. That's what kills me too sometimes with WrestleMania and shit. It's just a long entrance. That's why I'm not a big fan. I don't mind like the big set and backdrop and all that stuff, but like don't make it so long down to the ring. Because even when they're showing Randy Orton, walking down to the ring in the main event there, like I legit think like my son at 6 years old is walking past with it. You know what I mean? So like it's a little much. And I get like you're trying to soak it in and enjoy the moment. Da da da, I understand. But like, come on. It's a little much. And then yeah, we got Punk and Roman Reigns. Again, that for me is more just I want to see Roman take the title off him. I'm not a big CM Punk fan. His promos are getting to be more like nails on a chalkboard every goddamn week. So I'll be happy to see him get that off him. You know what I mean? He had the title, he had his run, you know what I mean? Had his fun, now he can go away. Um, and yeah, other than that though, like honestly, it'll be a good match. I'm not a huge fan of Punk's like wrestling repertoire when he's in the ring, which is odd because I was like a number one Stone Cold fan, and it's kind of the same idea, but repertoire wise, anyway, in the ring. Um, but yeah, all in all, and there's literally one story, not even like one storyline match involved in a match that I'm interested in, and that gets me, you know what I mean, invested. Other than that, it's all like dumb or is what it is. Might be going on the one next year if the tickets don't go 8 times over the price again. Yeah, it's tough, man. Might be doing it in Minneapolis or Detroit. Well, I know next one's in Saudi, is it not? So maybe the one after is going to be in the States or something. It's 26 or 27. Well, we are 26. Or 28 or 29, I think, actually. Maybe, yeah. I think it's 28 or 29. That's it. Or by October, they have to get the arena set up in October. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, there's still a long time away, so. Oh, yeah, I guess depending on how things are going out east or out in the Middle East. Jesus Christ. It really depends on whether they can do a show at Saudi Arabia or not. Um, but yeah, either way, overall was not a terrible night of matches. I was saying night two looks a little bit better, but like investment wise, not much. The matches might be better and a bit more entertaining, but investment wise, storyline wise, there's for me personally, uh, there's less there. But it still should be fun. It should still be a good night because all the matches should still be pretty good matches outside of maybe the Cargo match and Rhea Ripley. Um, This Cargo is kind of not quite like she sits there and like brags and like, oh, I didn't go through the Indies, I didn't go through NXT, no, 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 no. I'm so good. You're not like you're good, yeah, because you're there and you're WWE, you got the title. Like I'm not taking that away, but like should be as cocky as you are, in my opinion. Yeah, yeah, I don't think that's a good thing. That's probably the better way to word it. You know what I mean? I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think that's right. You know, I think you're better off going through those. Gives you more experience. It gives you, you know what I mean, a lot of good things. You learn a lot of good things, in my opinion, along the way. If you go through the Indies and NXTs, Finn Dom Hell in a Cell will be amazing. Is it Hell? I would imagine it might come to that. I could see their feud lasting a little bit because there is a lot of history there. And then JD McDonough too. It's odd that he's siding with Dom right now. So they could do something there as well. Because if anything, you'd think he'd side with Finn, right? Because I mean they've been boys for Christ forever, right? So that could be interesting too. They could do that. They could work with that in a way. So we'll see. Yeah, I think it'll be Dom and Finn or the latter match, probably best match of the night. Roman Reigns and Punk will probably be up there, but like that match is going to be a lot more physicality. You know what I mean? As opposed to the latter match is going to be more eventful in just like bigger spots, bigger moments, right? And even Finn and Dom, like the wrestling skills are just, I don't want to say better because I mean, Punk and Reigns, right? They are where they are for a reason, but Dom and Finn just more technical. They're more technical than what Roman and fucking Punk are. Yeah, I could. Yeah, podcast. I probably could do that. Yeah, it's hard to say who's gonna win the ladder match. It really is. Bunch of high flyers. Yeah, with all the high flyers, I know we're probably gonna see some good, and it's probably gonna be a lot of fun for sure. I wish there was a bit more to invest in there, but at the end of the day, they're gonna put on a show. Especially Devon Evans, Rey Mysterio, you know what I mean? They're gonna put on a show. It'll be fun. It'll definitely be fun. I gotta call it though, or I'm gonna be fucking talking all night here. And we're never gonna end, and I'm gonna get strangled when I finally do. So, thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. I'll be here for night 2 on time this time. We'll be on time because WWE anyway. I was watching all week for like weeks and I didn't know. Anyway, yeah, and I'm gonna get I'm gonna start talking again. Rambling and rambling. We'll see you all tomorrow, like 5:45 for night 2. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the support. We got some likes on YouTube too, so I appreciate that. Um uh if you want to send it, I don't really have time because I do have to I don't usually have time to sit and chat and all that kind of stuff right after I'm done. So that's why I usually don't read out. Um but if you want to, by all means, I'll switch my screen or whatever, mute my mic, and then I'll end stream here once it's all said and done and I have a sec. But yeah, go for it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for night 2. Uh, thanks for the support and have a good night. Go ahead and send that raid, Corey, and we'll talk to you later.